Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Pat LaChapelle. I'm working more today on my stock market tool. Um, I'm paper trading. This is the second week of paper trading, so I'm going to be updating my paper trading positions. But before I do that, I guess concurrently, I have two goals. One goal is update how paper trading's going. My second goal is to automate the paper trading. So let me go to the paper trading. Stock market tool. Here we go. Okay, so we need to update for 6.3 and 6.4. But also there might be a problem with this paper trading strategy, so I need to look at that. Is it just me, or did like all of the UIs just change? Alright, so let's update this paper trading. So if we go to Portfolio Explorer. Okay, so that will run a strategy. Hey, Hike. I don't know, I have to update, but it's not going well so far. Let me show you where I was at a couple of days ago. No, we're definitely in a loss. Let me pull that up. I have this function to plot, but for some reason this is taking a long time to pull this up. Okay. Alright, so here's the results so far. But I think I have a problem, which is that I'm only pulling the results of the 45-day look back. So that means for at least the longest window, it's not gonna have any results. So I might be making the wrong picks. But here's the results so far. So it looks pretty bad, obviously. Nothing's doing well. But, you know, I've only closed one position there, so maybe it's going to turn around today. So I have to update. My live infra is also on a loss where it took trade on mean reversion and VWAP, reclaim, and continuous. Yeah. So what's that mean? You have mean reversion and VWAP, reclaim, or triggering your trades. So I need to update this, but I really think I'm getting the wrong trades. So, and I use the strategy class to implement the back test. The strategy class should also be capable of making live picks for the day. I already have some code to make the live picks in live strat3.py. I want to make sure the code to make picks for the day is working correctly. Market regime, I'm getting correctly while getting a trades late. I'm not sure exactly what that means. So I want to give it live strat 3 and give it portfolio 2. So basically I want to specify a strategy and then run that in paper trading. I mean, my system is opening a late entry trade where a market movement has already happened. Oh, yeah, that's a hard thing, right? I noticed that when I was paper trading, so I figured a conservative assumption would be the buy price is the worst price in the first half hour. But lots of days that's eliminating. You know, it's turning what would be a green day into a red day. Okay, so am I saving the output in the strategy folder? Okay, so we have backtest positions. So let's go look at that. So let's get df where df.date is equal to 2026-05-01. Okay, so we want to make sure that is the same. Should I remove add rules instead? What should I add instead of rules? I don't know. You have nothing. I mean, rules are the only thing you can have, really, right? There's nothing you can have other than rules that I can think of. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a hard problem. Why did it feels like it always seems like the UI for everything is always changing at the same time. Alright, so let's go back. Okay, then let's go to live strat. And let's say let's get the positions for May 1st. And let's run it. Okay, and what I'm thinking is these positions should be different from these guys. Oh, wrong environment. Hey, Sir Night Night. It's going pretty well. But I think so. First off, obviously the paper trading isn't going well. But I think there's a reason for that. Where? Oh, I guess I don't have it pulled up. So I'm only getting the last 45 days of data. Which I think is obviously a problem. So I'm trying to see if my new method is returning the same values. Oh, here I actually am using 100. Okay, so I changed that. But yeah, so let's just show the strategy. It's not looking very good. So these are the results so far. So obviously not very good. I'm gonna log the results today, but I think it could be a couple of problems. Maybe this course strategy just isn't any good, but it also might be the case, that I figured a conservative estimate for paper trading would be I'm holding the positions for 5 days, so I'm taking as my entry price whatever the worst price would be in the first half hour of trading because I want to buy at market open. So maybe there's just too much slippage. I noticed that there are several days where just on the day I'm opening the position, it goes from where it would be green if I took the absolute open to red if I'm taking the worst position in the first half hour. So maybe it's that. I think a deeper issue is like you noted last week. If I go to look at some of the stocks that I'm going long on, they look like they're fundamentally being shorted. So maybe I need to get a better universe. But yeah, so I'm working now on automating the paper trading so that I don't have to spend my time tracking this every day. So really what I need to do is save. Just save the position. So in portfolio 2, so we have strategy class. Let's take out everything below. Okay. And then let's make a new class. Let's just make a new file. New script. Call it paper trader. What? I already have papertrader.py. Oh, I guess I do. So we pass in a strategy. If it exists, open it. If it doesn't exist, create it. Okay, so let's go look at the folder. We're passing in a folder. Okay. Okay, so let's make a new test. Data / models / model 28 walk forward. So where's the error? So in Portfolio Explorer, Okay, so we want this guy to make us our method for create or open. Okay, because ideally we can just say once we have some new strategy to test, just pass it in and it should track it. What else do we want? So we want a path to the strategy folder. How long does a typical drawdown last? Well, it's hard to tell because the worst drawdown is always during the COVID regime and it usually lasts over a year. Other than that, the worst drawdown is maybe like a couple of months. Do you have a confidence interval on whether your strategy is working or not? No, how do I get a confidence interval on the strategy? When I update the paper trader, it should put closed positions which need to be closed. I also want to use Yahoo Finance to get the worst position in the first half hour of trading. This would be a conservative estimate of the open price. Don't write any code, but assess and improve upon this logic. Give a flowchart for how the code structure should work. I'm asking because your strategy may not be dead in the water just yet. You need a means of determining whether it's going through a rough patch right now and you're just in the drawdown before profit. Yeah, that sounds useful, but confidence interval. Okay, so in portfolio 2, when I save the meta, we also want to save creation date. Okay, and then that creation date shouldn't change. Okay, so number 1, check if folder exists. And then 1A, if folder exists, ensure file structure is correct. 1.b, if folder doesn't exist, set up folder. And that's it, right? I guess that's it. Okay, so oh. Okay, so we need to build this out and then, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. And when I get back, I'm gonna work on building this out, and then I have to test it. But if it tests all right, then I'm not documenting any paper trading by hand. Then we can just implement paper trading on strategies, and instead of documenting paper trading, look through and explore more strategies. So thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, I have paper underscore trading. Yeah, I'll just make a new one. Hey, Prita. What does that mean? It's a Chinese symbol, and it says this. Paper trading. Strategy folder path. Why does it need strategy folder path? Well, that defaults to none, so I guess it'll be fine. I am new to coding. Can you tell me how can you predict something? Do you have to feed it data like LLMs? Yeah, exactly. You need basically you have some sort of prediction model. There's a bunch of very common prediction models people use, and but the basic structure is you have to feed it data and then it has some method for predicting something. So there's machine learning models. There's it's all really just statistical models, different types of statistical models that are good at different things. So this here is I'm using a light gradient boosting method, uh, which basically is just optimized gradient boosting. It's like if you know what a random forest is, it's like a random forest but a lot more efficient. And it works well on time series data. It works well on really big data sets. So it's pretty common for stock market data. So um, that's what I'm using. But there's different ones, different types of models. Um, Neural networks typically aren't as good in stock market stuff. It's typically like the simpler the better when it comes to the models. But sometimes neural networks could be used for stuff, especially recurrent neural networks. I know are used. I don't know exactly what people use them for, but I don't know. So you gotta find some model that you like for some reason. But they have different types of gradient boosting methods, and they're all just like a little bit different. But you can look at the different ones and figure out, what you like. Each has its advantages, drawbacks. Um, Part of the reason I'm using this is it was really easy to code, and it saves things nicely. This Python library, and I haven't even updated the model in a really long time, so I haven't messed with that stuff in a while. But basically, this was easy to use in Python, works well on stock market data, so it was a good fit for me. Um, but yeah, you basically need some sort of model. Large language model is just a model of predicting the subsequent word based on the previous word, and then you can scale it up and down. And that's how you get like whole sentences and paragraphs. And it thinks, but it's not really thinking. It understands how words go, and the key is it's trained on good data. So, um, you feed it a bunch of encyclopedias and it gets a good feel for, you know, if it's talking about anything in the world, it kind of understands what word goes next. I don't know where I'm going with that, but okay, yeah. All that to say is, yeah, you need some data to feed it, which is one of the key struggles in building up something that you can automate is finding a good data source. That's really hard to do. But once you've found one, I'm lucky to have found one. If you're interested in it, it's not my data source. It's some guy updates it every day. So if you're interested in that, the link's in the description. You can go check it out, get it for yourself. But every single day it's updated. It's a really nice data set. Okay, so hmm. Okay, so then we'll save it. Then let's run this. So that one failed. So does this work? Hmm. Okay, well, what did it just run? Oh, that was Portfolio Explorer. Oh, so it just made it. Okay. Account history, holdings, meta. Strategy folder not provided. Now, what is all this new code it gave? You're completely right. It is advanced for my level. Right now, I am finished my Python basics recently. Thinking of doing projects for practice. Any suggestions? Well, of course, the stock market, I would say, is a nice project to work on. What else could you work on for coding projects? I don't know. Maybe like some sort of microcontroller project. Some sort of, if it's Python, you want it to be Python, some sort of Raspberry Pi project. Could be cool. Okay. Alright, so let's just run this again. Hey, global. What do you mean do a scraper? What's that mean? Oh, you're saying to pretum. Do a scraper. Adios. What? Unknown strategy folder. Make the company to pay the AI Ultra plan from Gemini, €99. Make what company to pay it? The AI Ultra plan. That sounds expensive. $99. Wait, the company you work for? Wait, oh, you made your company by you Gemini? Well, that's clever. I should do the same thing. I'm sure they would get me some AI. Probably the Microsoft one, the crappy one. Okay, so we want to do that when we save and when we open. So, portfolio 2. Save. Okay, and then open. Wait, model folder. Oh, I guess but we're not. Oh, well, that's when we save the strategy. So in paper trader, we want, what was that called? Meta. Created at initial capital strategy folder, strat folder. Okay, this should work now. Oh, no, we don't want to run it yet. We want to delete this. Now run it. Good. Okay, and then in this strategy folder, I guess in this meta, We never specify the portfolio, but I guess that's fine because we have the models. To make you feel better, going to tell you what happened yesterday was configuring different bots for testing. The Gemini changed the lot size of one bot and it opened times 10 size and lost $300 on a 10K account. 3%. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty rough. So what you're saying, you had a bad trading day, so I shouldn't feel bad about my strategy doing poorly. Well, so here we don't have the portfolio, but we don't really need the portfolio, but we need Okay, so we just want to add creation date to wait a second. Oh, so creation date is saved. So let's try I'm a genius. Man, I need something to listen to. Now what's going on here? What is it, stuck? Oh, I guess it's doing both. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so basically we need something that when I save the strategy, it has some save date. So we know that it remains unchanged. Okay. So what can we do? Okay, so I gotta finish this up, see how this does. But I think that's gonna be it for right now. Next stream, I'm just gonna finish this up basically. I think I might be done with this strategy because it's just losing money. And anyway, I think. Oh, actually, no, I'm not done with it, so I need to document it. But I'm kind of tired and it's late, it's half past midnight, so I gotta be done and get to sleep and get ready for work tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. I gotta document paper trading for today. I never got around to that. I was hoping I'd finish this, but I didn't. So don't forget to subscribe if you think this is interesting. Adios.